we begin our journey by reflecting on the relationship each person has with money. From an early age, we learn family patterns. Some grow up hearing that money is scarce and hard to come by, while others receive encouragement about abundance and opportunity. These patterns shape the way we act, buy, and plan. To start transforming your financial life, it is essential to identify which limiting beliefs are guiding your choices. By recognizing that money is a tool and not an end, you open space for a new mindset. One of building, not just surviving. The next step is to understand the concept of personal cash flow. Many people know how much they earn, but have no clarity about how much they spend. Cash flow is the heart of personal finances. It shows income, expenses, and the balance available to achieve dreams. A simple practice, such as recording every expense daily, reveals the truth we often ignore. When we put numbers on paper or in an app, we can see the waste and the opportunities for saving. It is in these details that big changes appear. Now, we move to a common mistake: mixing wants with needs. How often do we buy something on impulse, believing it to be essential, when in reality it was only a momentary desire? Learning to differentiate this is fundamental for setting priorities. A need is what guarantees survival and stability. A want is everything we can conquer in a planned way. The challenge is learning to say no today to achieve something bigger tomorrow. This self-control is the key to accumulating wealth. Another crucial point is setting clear financial goals. Those who don't know where they want to go walk in circles. Goals must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, I want to save $20,000 in 2 years. As a down payment on a house is a concrete goal. When the objective is well-defined, every daily financial action gains meaning. Money saved is no longer just a sacrifice, it becomes fuel for a dream. We now reach the importance of the emergency fund. This is the pillar of financial security. Having 3 to 6 months of expenses saved is what differentiates those who live in constant worry from those who face the unexpected calmly. The fund should be invested in safe, highly liquid options, such as government bonds or simple fixed income funds. It prevents you from resorting to expensive loans in emergencies. Next, we address the dangers of misused credit. The credit card, for example, is one of the greatest financial traps for those without discipline. It can be an ally when used to concentrate planned spending, but it becomes an enemy when it replaces income. Understanding the compound interest charged on late payments is opening your eyes to one of the most brutal mechanisms of the financial system. The healthy path is always to spend on the card only what you already have available in your account. An essential chapter is that of continuous financial education. The world changes quickly. New investments, new technologies, and new crises emerge every year. Those who do not update themselves fall behind. Reading books, attending lectures, following experts, and participating in courses is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Investing in knowledge multiplies your chances of success. The more information you have, the better your decisions. Another powerful aspect is income diversification. Relying only on one salary is like walking on a tightrope. At any unexpected event, everything collapses. Creating extra sources of income, whether through freelancing, investments, digital businesses, or even monetized hobbies, increases security and accelerates wealth building. Diversification is not a luxury, it's a survival strategy. We must also talk about long-term investing. Many people believe investing is complex or reserved for millionaires, but this is a misconception. Investing is, above all, planting seeds for the future with discipline and consistency. Even small amounts invested regularly can become large assets over the years. The magic lies in time and compound interest. Those who start early have the advantage of letting money work for longer. Next, we discuss the impact of poorly managed debt. Debt can be useful when well planned, as in the case of student loans that open doors to better opportunities. But most consumer debt only erodes wealth. Long installments, impulse purchases, and expensive loans are true thieves of the future. Facing debt head-on, renegotiating, and prioritizing repayment is the first step to regaining balance. We also need to reflect on lifestyle inflation. Many people, when their income rises, immediately increase their spending. This creates the illusion of progress, when in fact, no real wealth has been built. This behavior is known as lifestyle inflation. True wealth lies in keeping expenses under control while income grows, channeling the difference into investments. That is what builds financial freedom. Another important lesson is planning for retirement early. The future may seem far away, but time is relentless. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the less financial effort is required. Many people make the mistake of believing public pensions will be enough, when in reality they rarely guarantee quality of life. Building your own retirement is taking control of your future. A key point is understanding the psychology of consumption. Many times, we buy not out of need, but to fill an emotional void. Purchases made out of anxiety, sadness, or even celebration can become a destructive habit. Conscious consumption requires reflection. Do I really need this? Or does this bring me closer to or further from my goal? When we learn to identify emotional triggers, we gain better control over impulses. Now let's talk about the importance of involving the whole family in financial planning. There is no use in just one person worrying about the budget if others continue spending without awareness. Open conversations about money, setting goals together, and teaching children about financial education are key steps in building a solid future. Family unity around money transforms challenges into shared achievements. Another essential point is periodically reviewing the budget. Life changes, and with it, priorities change. A rigid budget loses its meaning. That's why it's fundamental to reassess income, expenses, and goals every 3 or 6 months. This review allows for quick adjustments and prevents small problems from becoming crises. The budget should be seen as a dynamic tool that adapts to life's changes. A serious mistake is relying solely on luck. The hope of winning the lottery or getting a lucky break in investments leads many people to waste money and time. True wealth is not built on luck, but on discipline and consistency. It is far more valuable to invest a little every month, systematically, than to bet everything on a single gamble. The financial future is built with daily bricks, not lottery tickets. We must also talk about patience. Many give up on financial plans because they want immediate results. But finances are like growing a tree. You plant, care, and water it, but only reap the fruits after years. Patience and resilience are what differentiate those who achieve financial independence from those who give up along the way. Another crucial point is personal responsibility. Many times, we blame the government, the crisis, or even family for our lack of money. But true change begins when we recognize that our choices shape our future. Taking responsibility means moving from a victim's position to a protagonist's role. Those who act this way always find solutions. It is also essential to develop an abundance mindset. Instead of focusing only on what is lacking, you must see the opportunities available. A positive mindset attracts creativity, resilience, and motivation. Money is no longer seen as a burden, but as an ally. This changes how we face challenges and expands our ability to create wealth. Finally, we conclude by reinforcing that financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. Every choice made today reflects on the future. The discipline to control spending, invest regularly, keep clear goals, and cultivate knowledge creates a path of continuous progress. There is no magic formula, but there is consistency. With it, anyone can transform their relationship with money and achieve peace and prosperity.